Barney's hit the floor.
Barney's hit. Yo, what you lot saying, fam? You like the new location?
ECW Arena.
ECW Arena. Yeah, what's that called? A ballroom, innit? I swear it's called a ballroom or something.
It's a ballroom, yeah.
Hammersmith Ballroom.
In Philadelphia.
It's called Hammersmith.
No, it's not Philadelphia. It's Philadelphia.
It's in Philadelphia.
Yes, in Philadelphia. It's not Hammersmith.
I think it's a bingo ballroom.
Yeah, that's a good bingo
I
ballroom.
don't know, mate.
Something like that.
How you watch Christmas and that?
It's alright.
Very nice, man.
Family, man.
Trust me. I was surprised to see that NXT was on. It was on the same day as Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But it was a pre-tape. Yeah.
Some of it was filmed in Florida, and the rest was filmed in.
Oh, it was different.
SmackDown.
It was different.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Or they like as in.
Because some was filmed. I know the Leo Rush, Keith Lee versus Tony Nese. Who else is in the match? It was a tag team match that was filmed after SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the rest was filmed in Florida, but SmackDown was NXT was good as always.
And yeah, man, it's the New Year's. You know, new episode. We have to give it to you, man. Last episode of the year.
Big 20.
Trust me.
What's your lot's favourite episode that we've done?
For me, the first one.
The first one.
Yeah,
Nothing beats the first one.
First
Nothing
one.
beats
the first one.
the Kofi Kingston one that we done.
Yeah, the Kofi.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was good
good
as
as
well.
well.
The first one
That was a
did.
good one.
And there was one that
And
when we first talked about Babatunde.
Yeah, that was yeah. I remember that.
Still,
Yeah.
Babatunde.
Fam, 20. That's
That's healthy.
Let's have champagne
It's
then.
mad. 20.
Hey, let's go. Let's give him the first of all. Let's give him like the update of the Wednesday night wars as always.
We've got to introduce ourselves, of course.
Introduce ourselves. Look at us, man. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Who wants to go first?
I'll start first.
Yeah,
For the
okay.
first time. It's Mr. Controversial, underdone, Sam Blacks. You know how it goes. Normal.
I like how he's finally claimed the
Trust me.
underdone name.
Of course!
he's saying it for a minute now, though. I remember
He's comfortable with saying it in his chest now. He was saying underdone. Now he's like underdone.
man.
Down on Lucha V here. We're here, man. Waiting for the bubbly to be opened.
When I say guap, you say daddy. Guap.
Daddy.
Guap.
Daddy.
It's your boy. Can't bother to do the other ones, but you know, it's still boy here.
Trust me, you know what? No one actually used their catchphrase. Who's that jumping out the sky high? You get me?
No, I still say it.
Big Billy Rob.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Hey, what's going on?
We've got catchers. We're not even using it.
It's the leg drop hating.
You say Mr. Controversial, like, come on.
Strong style rating. Big back rubbing. Woo! Chris Jericho loving, son of a gun. It's your boy, got daddy dough boy. I'm here.
Aye.
Hey. Yes. VHS Pappy here. Go get your merch.
Mangoes.
I ain't shaking them, man.
I ain't
Zoom in,
shaking
boss.
them, man. Look at that. Zoom into that,
Zoom
fam.
into that.
Go grab your shirts right now. Special thanks to everyone that's bought their shirts. That's wearing like.
The glass over there, innit? Oh, yeah.
That's going to be wearing their shirts into 2020.
Yes.
Want to big you up. There's more merch coming very soon.
Tilt it, so don't bother.
And yeah, man, VHS Pappy, man.
Jeez. Man knows techniques, you know. Man said tilt it.
Popping in the past, you know.
Talk like this. Just a little bit of bubbly.
That's what my dad used to say. When you're pouring the Guinness, don't let the bubble fizzle too much.
I got to step off camera to drink, bro. And there's two
Nah,
cameras
it's the
set
sweet,
as well.
fam.
Smart.
Oh, you ain't got a cup?
No, it's not that. It's just the, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. Hey, have you seen that drill video, yeah? I think the guy's got champagne or a bottle of water in it. He forgets he's wearing a ski mask. He just to drink it. Have you seen it?
No. That's probably
I can imagine it. That's probably me.
My big spot is in his mask.
What colour was it? Was it a black belly?
If it's a black belly, that's okay.
If he was wearing a white one, if he was wearing a white one, his whole
There'll be a little patch here, bro. It's long.
Bro, I saw it. I was like, what? These two men are crazy, bro.
You want more champagne and the bits and the belly.
Oh, that was jokes.
Man was thirsty, bro. You know how hard it is to win this shit.
Hey, bro. It's still a toast, fam.
So another 120 episodes, man.
Yeah, done, man.
Trust me.
Wresthings.
A few live shows. A
Big
few
up
live
everyone
shows
that's
next year as well.
Amen.
Big up everyone that's jumped on the channel.
Amen.
Big up all the
Sorry.
big booty babes, man.
Eh?
Nah, Now big up everyone, man. I don't know what to say. But,
Yeah, man, all the support, big up all the guests we've had on.
Yeah.
Everyone that's,
Big
for
up
the
everyone that's
who is
following
it?
on social
Season
medias as
1.
well.
Whose song is it? Season 1.
Yeah.
All the engagement we got. Like,
Season 2's
it's
gonna
been
be lit.
crazy. Just
Trust me.
Season 2's
started
gonna be
from this year, January. I still remember the voice chat we did on WhatsApp and we all talked about it. And now look at us, bruv.
Trust me.
20. Ooh, it's mad.
big up everyone that rediscovered their love for wrestling.
Yes,
I think that's
yes,
the main
yes.
thing.
That is the main thing.
No, I want the drink behind
Sorry,
this.
bro.
This one was good, though. Right. You and your focus.
Where's everyone want to start?
Let's go Wednesday Night Wars, because it's gone a bit dead, you know.
I won't lie to you, bro. After Survivor Series, for me, I don't know, man. I've just not been feeling the Wednesday Wars. I tried my best to engage, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a bit meh for me, to be honest. What about you?
Yeah, it's been a bit meh on my side as well. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's at a point where NXT. No, versus too far. That's all about to green. That's all about to green. I'm about to green. Man, trying to enjoy that drink. No, I think for me, it's kind of like, since Survivor Series, I think like it was kind of like the nail in the coffin. I feel like WWE knew what they were doing when they got the NXT stars on the main roster.
exactly.
And then now, in turn, having the main roster guys. Because I don't even want to call it the main roster anymore. There are guys from Raw and SmackDown come on to NXT. And that obviously spiked the ratings. And at this point now, it's kind of like, okay, cool, what's next? And as much as Rhea Ripley won the women's title, which I'm happy about, even though I didn't want Shayna Baszler to ever lose. Because I'm a stand for her, but I feel like it was the right move. But I don't know, with AEW, it's like, we've got glimpses of great things happening in certain places. Then there's certain things to me now, it's like, okay, I'm not invested in them. So for example, Dark Order, I'm not invested in them anymore. Like, I feel like I was probably like one of the only people that was like, nah, I'll fuck with Dark Order.
Yeah.
I feel like I can see it going somewhere. Whereas now it's like, okay, cool. They tried to develop some sort of story with the vignettes they've been doing, but in all, it doesn't make sense.
The thing is, I like the vignettes, but I think they did it the wrong way around. They shouldn't have been showing us Dark Order first, then the vignettes.
Yeah, it was backwards.
Because now you're trying to reintroduce them, literally within weeks. Man's licking off the thing.
Man, drank off that bubble.
Oh, fam. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to put the volume up a bit. Go and speak, you man.
It's been alright.
But I've like, it's kind of, see me, I kind of was the sneaky one out of the four of us. I didn't even check NXT. From when the war started, I just went to AEW full time. Doesn't mean I don't like NXT, because you know, I've been banging that from the jump, but of course. I just think because AEW was the new shiny toy, the new thing, you had everything that I liked, new people that I wasn't aware of, different presentation, regular face, returning faces like Jericho and Moxley, but I've liked it. It's kind of what I like within wrestling. Bit of entertainment, a lot of wrestling. But I have to say in gripes, like a lot of the thing that I've been bored of AEW and NXT is the kind of, you know, that's it's when it's on both channels, it's fatiguing me now.
Jarring.
That's the one thing I just it's becoming long now, man.
You're not the only one that thinks that. My dad thought the same thing. Over this past, because holiday, I introduced my dad to AEW. He loves it, loves the product, loves everything. But he loves Orange Cassidy as well. So he's like,
Orange Cassidy's my guy. That's the only guy who I've been saying it. That's the only guy.
He's too relaxed.
Yeah, that's it. He's just too relaxed.
But thing, like my dad said, he doesn't like the way they fight anymore. Like the wrestling, the way the style is very different. Like everyone's trying to like do acrobatics.
Do you understand what I mean?
Do this
It's
whole
just,
bam,
it's
bam.
boring.
Yeah.
It's
Do you know what I
boring.
mean?
And like that's the thing. Every match is like that, and that's in a different roster where it will stand out. Where there's a heavyweight match and there's a tag team match. Like every match has like 6 near falls and dives outside of the ring. Like if you to do a drinking game every time they dive at the ring, you'll be licked, bro. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm. But still, the character development is something I've missed. Like some of the promos I've liked from Moxley, and Jericho has been on fire as we know. And Cassidy, I've liked Darby Allin. I've liked a lot of AEW. Like I'm willing to give it a chance because it's a new program and it has people that I like there. So.
Like even touching on when you were talking about the wrestling style, it's like they do it. I feel like as much as I'm enjoying it, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, cool. You guys are doing this for like a regular scheduled program.
Yeah.
Imagine the pay-per-view now. This is where you now have to start bringing out light tubes.
Trust me.
Turning it into like a mad death match when really and truly like, sometimes it's like, I don't know, maybe they need to like look into
pacing
people that just just do rest holds, like
rest
holds,
maybe like a
yeah.
5-minute rest hold, like just
That's submission.
people like that.
Because in this
Submission guys,
era,
man.
it will stand out.
Yeah,
Because
it would,
everyone's
it
so
would.
fast paced. Someone slowing down, you'll be like, right, okay.
That's like how we.
But the thing is, we think that this generation's fast paced, but not. We just want wrestling, really.
Yeah,
You know, not all this acrobatic Rey.
Yeah,
We don't want every
bro.
Rey Mysterio. Do you know what I mean?
Some grapples and that. That's why we went to watch Iron Fist Wrestling, yeah. We got Iron Fist Wrestling for Brighton, Dan. Went to go watch them, and bro, there was this one guy, I think it was called Mad Dog Max. And he was wrestling like old school wrestlers. He
They
wasn't.
done British rules wrestling.
It wasn't like
especially because it was like very like we haven't seen that in ages.
ages. I was like,
And it was a
wow.
very different type of match on the card.
So time limit and that.
Time
Oh, like Big Daddy and them like, oh, I would've loved
minimal striking, mostly grappling.
Okay, I would've liked it.
submissions and
It was nice to watch.
like, it was proper like sick to see. I
would've-
haven't seen someone wrestle like that in years.
Yes,
Like,
yeah,
Don
yeah.
Williams, like when he used to wrestle like that.
Yeah, William Regal, them type of.
Yeah.
So it was like
And Bob Buckland and them, man.
Bob Iron Sheik.
Plug it top.
That's a new one. Don't worry, Bob Buckland and them, man, are coming out soon, fam.
Chicken wing.
I got a mass story to tell you after this anyway. But yeah, about Cloven Lands. We'll go into that still. But yeah, go ahead.
To be fair though, I don't know if you've watched it recently, but there's a team called Butcher and the Blade. And
On
I've got
AEW. On
a rap
AEW.
about that. I like them. I feel like they had potential to. Wait, maybe I'm confused. Did they win their first match or did they lose?
They won the
They
first
won.
match.
Yeah, they beat
Marshall
QT Marshall.
and-
My word.
Oh,
my
yeah, I
point
know
was void
QT
then.
Marshall, yeah.
My point
Because
was to be void then.
Because they lost the second one, which I still think was early.
Yeah,
but
that was silly.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was silly because my thing is, I feel like even with this whole angle with MJF, my ideal thing would have been a thing of okay, cool.
Is it gone flat now?
I wouldn't say I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
What do you mean?
As it died out, or is it still like?
I feel like MJF is always gonna raise the.
No.
like,
It's,
he'll
it's
raise
still
the
going,
bar.
but obviously they
Yeah.
got to stretch it, innit?
Yeah.
Because they never had a show last week, so they're
Yeah,
pacing it to the
yeah, to
January
January,
first
yeah.
show.
I feel like the way they could have probably angled this in this game, cool. The way that they introduced the Butcher and the Blade was sick. They just came out of nowhere. Not a lot of people knew who they were.
But it was cold though. Like,
Yeah,
response.
no response. But then I think maybe the response is what kind of maybe deaded my idea of maybe them introducing new people all the time to kind of beat up Cody Rhodes until it gets to a point where it's like, okay, cool. Someone will now come and help him. Because even like with Darby Allin now come to help him, I felt a bit like, isn't this a bit earlier on within the storyline? Because the commentators started saying, he has no friends within the company. And it's like,
But the next week gets
my nigga, this guy's the VP of the company. He's part of the elite. How could he have no friends? Like he could part in the past when there's been other angles. He's had Kenny Omega, he's had the Young Bucks come and help him, or he's helped them.
Yeah, of course.
So for you to now say he has no friends, it makes no sense.
Just contradicting. Like I said, for me personally, I just feel like I'm gonna sound like a bad person, but I'm not feeling AEW. I've said it to Mandem anyway. I don't know what it is, but it's not grasped my attention yet. It just has not grasped my. I know. Are you drinking a bubbly?
Yeah, but
Alright, we're gonna have to make a meme out of this.
But I'll tell you what,
not
give
grasping.
it a go, man.
No, that's what- that's what-
Give it.
I'm gonna give it another go. Like I
yeah.
said, 2020. Like, I'm gonna start again. I'll get onto
Yeah,
it properly.
there's
But
no AEW.
man, I just
There's
difficult.
a few matches like that you will
Difficult.
like as well.
No, I've enjoyed it. Like for me, I don't just want to see a wrestling. Sorry, for me, I don't just want to see a wrestling match. I want to see entertainment as well. I want to see
that's
good
an AEW.
promos, stories, but I don't understand it though with AEW to an extent.
To be fair, you haven't been following it.
Okay, since Survivor Series, but before
So
then,
obviously,
I've been following
So
it.
that's-
who Survivor Series? That was when Rey Mysterio fought Brock Lesnar, right? That was
Yeah.
a while back, fam.
That's like
well
one
back,
for-
and I haven't watched that's the proof for me. I just feel like it's just. I prefer NWA.
NWA. So
Personally for me. Personally for me. Personally for me, I prefer NWA.
I'll give you my honest opinion about AEW. I mean NWA. Yeah. I like what they're doing, but I've tried to watch it at least 3 times and I've just clocked off. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I don't know.
It hasn't got no
The ta-
entrances or
I-
anything like that.
That sort of wrestling, I didn't used to watch. I only watched back in the day when the WWF had that old school. Do you remember back in the day they used to just come through a tunnel
Yeah.
and there was music playing?
Music playing,
You know,
yeah.
that sort of stuff. I used to watch
Golden
that.
era,
Yeah,
them
so,
times.
golden era them times. But I didn't catch the times where they're coming out. Because I feel like that wrestling, that people that appreciate wrestling will appreciate the wrestling when people just come out in a small ring. Do you remember that small ring?
Yeah,
they just come
yeah.
out, they'll appreciate that. I don't
No,
think.
but to be fair, you're an Iron Sheik and them man type of guy. Like,
That's what I'm trying to say. But
that's what I'm saying. You're a golden arrow person. That's what I was thinking.
But dude, the Iron Sheik that I like was the Iron Sheik that teamed up with Sergeant Slaughter and them man.
Okay.
And what's the name?
When he turned clean.
this guy's
Yeah.
bare
Well, nobody
t-shirts.
turned dirty, fam. Don't worry, man. The stocks are going up, fam. Well, yeah.
Price has gone up, man. Price has gone up, man.
But yeah, that's the Iron Sheik I liked. That's the sort of wrestling I liked. Do you know what I mean? When there was a mix of both. But I feel like this one is a bit hard to get into, fam. I don't know what it is, fam. I tried to watch it on various occasions. I'm like, it's not cutting it for me, fam. Only thing that did cut it for me is when I watched the clip on Twitter when what's his guy, Marty Squirrel
Oh, yeah.
came through the crowd and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's sick.
That's what the pay per view.
But I still didn't go to watch it. You get what I mean?
was
Into
like,
the fire.
I was about to say that. Into the fire. You can watch it on Fight.
Fight, yeah.
Which is for free, by the way.
For free.
Yeah, it's for free.
Good thing.
Yeah.
No,
Well, it's not for free,
the
but
pay per view wasn't free. The app
the
is
pay per view wasn't free.
The pre-show was free.
It was
right?
free.
Yeah.
The pay per view
And
was.
it's still not coming out with music.
No, on the pay per view they do.
Yeah,
They got music.
yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, I'll watch that. Do you know what it is? I'll be honest here,
But
bro.
the music things, I like it though.
No,
I like the
bro.
non-music
I think
thing,
in
bro.
this era it stands out.
Yeah,
It
But
does.
I understand your use entrances into something, especially for us.
I don't even need power all the time, fam. I just need a bit of like, everything falls apart. Do you know something that gasses you, fam? You get what I mean? Like heavy metal shit. You get what I mean, fam?
No, I get it.
They had a pay per view called Into the Fire.
Yeah.
I saw highlights of it. That was
That
good.
was good.
What was the main event?
The main event was James Storm versus Nick Aldis.
Who won that?
2 out of 3 falls.
Okay.
There's a lot of storyline behind it. Camille is his bodyguard,
yeah,
isn't it?
She finally spoke.
She's not spoke, but she's been speaking to James Storm, so it was like where
She's
she's
just
gonna
a
go.
tease,
There was like different. Everybody could choose their own referee for each fall, so it's definitely worth a watch, man. It was a good match, and recently now he's been towing the line between face and heel, but now he's fully turned heel on Tim Storm.
Oh,
on
Nick.
the recent.
Nick, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
So
He's gonna
he's
be a snobby guy then. Fair deal.
Same
Things
with
in it. What's his guy? Elijah Burke.
Mr. Yeah, the Pope.
Pope.
The
Yeah,
Pope is there.
Pope's in
Sick
it.
promo.
Pope's in it.
Sick promo.
Pope's in it.
He's looking to create his own kind of like horse
Faction,
fight,
yeah.
So that's
Like
what he said.
Melina's kind of done the same thing with Marty Bell. And
Melina.
yeah,
Melina's
Melina's
there.
come through. She come through. Yeah, she come through,
With
bro.
Thunder Rosa and
Marty
Marty Bell.
Someone-
Eli Drake is just literally on a mad thing. There's a guy called Question Mark.
He's
That's my brother.
He's a bit of a
He's
he's
like an old
mad.
school 80s like throwback, but he
sure.
rose with Damon Sandow.
Oh yeah.
Is he still with Sandow? Yeah.
Yeah, and he also is just. It's basically like a reverse. Remember Miz and Mizdow?
Yeah, Mizdow. Yeah.
Now it's
literally like that.
reverse because now he's kind
He's
of
the top guy. Wait, not the top guy, but he's like the
Sandow's the
Like,
main.
you know, everyone likes-
Question marks.
yeah.
Sandow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mizdow, yeah.
Yeah,
So
sorry,
that's
yes.
kind of joke. Everyone likes Question Mark now. So when he like chants, everyone likes it.
Yeah, and then when Sandow
he'll
says
think it's him,
something-
so he goes, "Oh, thank you," and it'll
Yeah.
be. So it's like a
Yeah.
funny like on and off
That's
thing.
jokes, man.
So for the TV title, they've got a tournament. It's 6-minute matches, so it's
Cool.
It's easy to get into.
You might
but-
talking to me like this, yeah? I might give it a watch because there's a few
Try.
people on there that
I'm gonna
Do you know
give
what it is? I like
AEW
Melina,
another
innit?
try.
I like Melina, and I was gonna say someone put a thread up on Twitter recently, and it was like they're comparing Melina to Sasha Banks, and they're both doing the same moves or have been doing the same moves.
Well, Melina has said
Melina
in her
is-
promos that a lot of these wrestlers now, have copied a lot of her
moves,
movesets.
yeah.
You understand? Like a
Yeah.
lot of these wrestlers have copied her movesets. But when she was around in WWE, no one
she-
accepted that
Yeah,
type
no one
of style that
accepted,
she
yeah.
was given.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
she said on the promo.
And she came as a
Check her
manager
promo.
before. Do you remember she was a manager of Eminem?
For Eminem, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to think Melina was so sexy. Oh my.
Oh,
That's why she got a signed autograph from her.
Yeah, my sister
That's
was
it.
an autograph.
That's it, fam.
oh, when I was
Put it on
younger,
screen.
Melina, I used to think, ooh.
I should have said that. Oh, yeah.
I'm burst, G.
Even thinking, I was speaking of Damon Sandow, like when you brought up his name, I was deep in it. I feel like, for me, Damien Sandow is probably top 3 funniest wrestlers.
No cap.
Ever.
No
Top
cap.
3.
No cap. Not ever. Not ever.
His time.
Not ever.
His
I'll say in this era, not ever.
top.
I
Okay,
feel like
okay, fuck it. let's
Regal
do it.
is
Let's do the
hilarious.
top 3 now. Let's do the top 3 right
Regal,
now.
Regal is hilarious.
Top 3 right
Have you
now.
heard Regal rap? You will laugh your
I
head
would say
off.
Daniel Bryan. I know it's early to say it, but I'm still going to
Bryan.
say it. Orange Cassidy. And,
Of all time.
yeah, bro.
You lot are moving.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go top three.
And,
Mad.
Wait, if you don't, there's a certain name.
There's a Don called Freight Train that you man don't know, but that's my guy.
Dongle Freight Train.
Freight Train.
From where?
If you get what I'm saying. If you know, you know.
Alright, cool. I'll check him out.
If you know, you know.
I'll do my research.
Okay, who's your 5? So you said 3. Who's
Okay,
the
so
other 2?
five.
There's a certain name. If I don't hear it, I'm gonna be very upset.
Who are you gonna say?
So I said Danny Bryan, Orange Cassidy, Freight Train. I can't say Santino. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
Whoa! I was gonna put Santino.
I would rather say Reed and Regal as number 4.
Regal's
But
hilarious.
number 5. Number 5. Who could I go with? It wouldn't be Santino. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, you don't think so?
No, he's funny, but
I get what you mean, though. I do get what you mean.
There's a poem that he done called "I Am So Great." That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I know Santino was so dumb.
Our truth, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our truth, yeah.
Our truth is funny.
Our
bro.
truth.
Okay, I'll take.
I'll say our truth.
I'll say our truth.
I'll say
Our truth.
Yeah, our truth is funny, bro. Funny.
Hey, my top 5, I'll give you straight, fam. You're not gonna laugh at me, but I don't give a fuck. Nah, not even you. I can't laugh at Eugene no more.
Good.
Times have changed,
It was a
fam.
trip.
Times have changed.
Eugene makes me. Oh my god, I've got to be careful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Times have changed. So I was gonna say number 1. Number 1, Bushwhackers. I thought Bushwhackers were funny back in the day. Yeah, I thought they were funny back in the day. No. I mean, back in the day, they're funny, but
I'm talking about wrestlers that you can watch now and see certain things, and it's like,
funny. Okay, cool. Eddie Guerrero was one of them. Eddie Guerrero's funny.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Man, you need to
Who else is there?
okay, Santino's not my top 5.
I thought Boogeyman was funny.
I was gonna say Boogeyman.
Boogeyman is talking
I was gonna say Boogeyman.
Trust me, fam. Who else was funny? Spike Dudley was funny.
Yeah, Spike was.
Spike Dudley was funny because he used to take funny bumps. The bumps, they pay for, but he used to do this shit. It was funny, fam. I think called him, I think Bob Ray Dudley called him a star. What do you call him? A dumb, what's it? Crash dummy, fam. The walking crash dummy. We used to take paying, fam.
Fucked up, you know.
Who else was funny?
Fucked up.
There was a moment in time, yeah, when John Cena was doing his thugonomics thing, yeah.
hilarious.
He was funny. He was hilarious. That's hilarious.
The bubbly.
Yeah, he was hilarious, fam.
Forgive us, viewers, please.
Is that 4? I got one more. And the 5th one,
I beg you.
Edge and Christian.
To an extent. I feel
I
like Kurt Angle was funnier than Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
No, when they were
Yeah.
correct. Let me correct myself.
For them 3.
When they were together, 3 of them, 2000,
I got it.
1999,
I fucked
90.
up when I said about Santino, yeah, because there was
he's funny, no, it's cool, take it.
Wait,
I'll put
he's funny.
Santino in my top 5.
He's not in my top 5. I don't know if he's on my top 5 now.
Take it, hold it.
Because I feel like Vince McMahon's one of the funniest people ever.
No, fam, hold it.
I feel like Vince McMahon's one of the funniest people
Vince is
ever.
number 1. Vince is number 1.
No, you know what?
What's good, my nigga?
Nah, I will never laugh at that one.
Besides that,
For me,
Nah.
that was so funny. Obviously,
like, when he was the ECW champion and he had the do-rag on, I was
the
like,
champ
this guy's so
is
tight.
man said it to John
Was
Cena.
he trying to cast John Cena then? Or something?
Yeah, he was mocking John Cena, innit? Because he comes through and he says to John Cena, as soon as he becomes a champ with his do-rag in the back, he's like,
No, that was
the champ
he was.
is here.
But he was
Facing
facing Bobby Lashley.
That's where he had beef with Lashley.
Oh, that's, he's sticky.
I'll tell you someone who I've never found. Oh wait, no, I'll say it.
Who you gonna say?
I've never found DX funny.
Nah, wait.
As in the first iteration was...
I don't
the
think-
third-
No, but-
Every one of them I've not found funny.
Let's be
The only
honest
thing
here.
I remember kind of chuckling at was when Shawn Michaels super kicked the I thought that was Ty Dillinger back in the day.
Oh, when it's a police officer.
No,
Oh,
when he
was
had
that-
both papers in his hand and he super kicked him like.
Oh, it's probably...
Oh,
that's
he
it,
randomly
yeah.
super kicked
Yeah.
him. Oh, yeah, that was funny. Backstage.
But
I was just super kicking bare people.
I'll tell you what, I agree with that though, because only thing with DX, I don't think DX was meant to be a funny thing. I think DX is meant to be like, oh my gosh, why are they doing that for? I think when you look at the stuff they do, for example, when they put up at WCW, that wasn't meant to be funny. That was meant to be a thing.
No,
of,
I'm talking
the
segments like when.
I mean, yeah, even segments alone, I don't think the segments are funny. I think the segments are like, oh shit, did they really just say that? Or like, I think they're just meant to do stuff that's meant to like trigger you, not make you laugh. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I feel like it's a mix. I feel like the first iterations in the 90s, that was meant to be like a mix of shock factor and funny. And
Yeah,
I feel
that's the
like
word,
third
shock
one,
factor.
When they were with Hornswoggle, I feel like it was meant to be a mix of a bit of funny, but then it's like, here we go. These old men are trying to be funny again.
Funny again, yeah.
And that's what made it funny. It was like, they're trying to be what they were, which they're not. But I didn't really find.
And the concept that they're just going against the boss,
Yeah.
that in itself, the things that they're doing.
Yeah, I didn't really find it funny.
That
Maybe when they were imitating Vince McMahon and Shane. Other than that, or when they went to I want to use the proper term. When they went to the court.
oh, cool.
When what's his name? When Hornswoggle had them in court.
Oh yeah,
remember that.
small people. Yup, small people court.
Small people court. Yeah, I want to make sure it's correct.
No, but WWE are deep for that, bro.
I'm not allowed to say this.
No, it's like.
It's apparently offensive.
Hey, what else? Oh, I don't know what to
To
say.
be honest, I
Hey, go-
feel for him because like it changes every week, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not PG. I'm not PG. I'm sorry, man. I don't even mean to. I swear. I don't mean to, man.
Yeah, I didn't really find it.
Blame on the bubbly.
I think my top 5. I find The Rock hilarious.
Oh my gosh, we fully fucked up, bro. We fully fucked up.
Again, now I take back my statement.
Okay, cool.
Santino's not top 5.
Cool.
Sorry.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Maybe top 10, but not top 5.
man, we got-
Santino's funny, but no, he's not
Rock
my
makes
top
me
5.
laugh every single promo. Rico, you're something else. When you start rapping and barsing, I'm on my knees.
Oh fuck! I forgot one guy.
Jericho.
I forgot one guy. Please say this guy's name. Please say this guy's name if you're gonna say it, please. I don't know if you even say it. That will come with your Ernest the Cat Miller. Somebody call my mama. He's coming to start dancing. You find that funny? Oh, come on, dance with me. He's coming.
He's a decent wrestler, but
What about Disco Inferno? The man used to
I
dance
hate
with
him.
him.
I hate Disco
What about
Inferno.
Berlin?
I think it's so shit.
one.
Alex Ryan.
Yeah,
My third one.
Alex Ryan is wavy. I used to love Alex Ryan.
Is your third one?
My third one, yeah, which is a weird one. Fear They're Long.
Yeah, it was funny. It's funny.
You go 1-on-1. Where's Diana Taker?
That was his shiny.
T-Mass player every week.
That was his
I
shiny.
miss stuff like that though.
Yeah.
Like, someone would just misbehave. Okay, cool. You're gonna fight this person.
Exactly.
You don't really see that anymore.
But they only do that in games though. In games they'll punish you like that in WWE games, but not in like real life. Man. Today you're gonna fight Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Big Show, Rock. No, there was one
In a cage match.
There was one WWE. Yeah, I forgot. I think you had to fight. There was I think there was a segment, yeah, and Vince McMahon tried to punish you all the time, and you had to fight. Ric Flair, The Rock, Stone Cold, and Undertaker in one thingy, fatal four way. Fam, and you're just a creative wrestler, yeah. You can't, fam. It was so hard, fam. I had to keep turning off and starting again, fam.
I know that one.
Fam, Ric Flair was giving me. Do you know when Ric Flair does that thing when he holds your leg? Or he starts dancing around, fam.
I was about to say that. Ric Flair in TNA made me laugh.
Oh, the
The Jay Lethal. Whoa.
That's my line.
I didn't even experience it that
Flair
much.
in
Fam.
TNA was a psychopath.
You not seen the segment?
I saw that single, but I didn't experience
Ric
the
Flair Jr.
full.
Ric Flair retired in WWE. He said, "Yeah, he made everyone cry. And he went to go wrestle in TNA."
So wait. After the Shawn Michaels fight, he went to go find TNA.
Yeah. The 2008 he chilled. Then he did some retirement tour with Hogan in 2009.
Yeah, I remember the retirement
And
tour
then
with
he
Hogan, yeah.
showed up at the start of 2010.
Yeah,
At
thing.
TNA.
I think my final, I've got Boogeyman, and then I've got Booker T for me.
Booker T, yeah. What Booker T was fun? There's-
TNA Booker T, the African accent. You have come to the the way he talks us. That accent made me laugh.
Why did you do that?
It was out of nowhere.
What's that? I was
Out of
standing there. I
nowhere.
was like, all right.
When he was
And
in the
if you look
championship.
at Kurt Angle's face, you could tell that he wants to
trying to
die.
laugh. He's like the mid-event mafia.
Booker T out of
Oh,
nowhere.
we fully fucked it.
That's for me though.
Yeah, we
man.
did. We
Oh
bluffed
my
it.
god.
Okay.
We bluffed it, fam. But yeah, I can't lie. I think if we combine everything together, that's all I list, fam. 'Cause we're missing a bit hella things, fam.
Quick question.
What?
Okay, cool. We're rounding up the year now. Well, it's the decade, but let's just start on the year, innit? What has been you lot's, let's say, top 5 wrestlers of the year?
Oh, this guy.
Or do you want to
Yeah,
say?
or decade.
No, we'll start with yeah. We'll start with yeah.
Or try and round it up.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying everyone had their own piece, I'm saying.
For the year?
So,
I can give you one.
Shall
I
I
can't do
start
top
first?
5. Just do one.
Shall I
man.
start
I'll probably do 3.
Actually,
Actually, I could do 5.
For me,
I could do 5.
One. If you're talking about breakout this year, it's Wyatt. For me.
This
Bray
year?
Wyatt. Drew McIntyre. I was gonna put Drew McIntyre, but he's gonna make it in 2020.
the booking, the booking. Wow. The booking has shagged Drew, man, but he's still a G.
Yeah, he's still
and
a
his
G.
time's coming next year. Right?
Yeah.
Next year, that's what I'm saying.
So you just going with one person?
Wyatt.
Right, okay.
Strictly Wyatt.
Wyatt.
For me, his year's just been
I'll have man of the year.
Amazing.
You said you had one in there.
Of the year, I don't know. Come back to me. I'm still thinking. I don't know.
My top 5 of the year, no order. Will Ospreay,
okay.
Shingo Takagi. Did I say Will Ospreay?
Yeah, you did say
Okay. Will Ospreay, Shingo, Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
Go on.
Asuka.
I was gonna say as well.
I don't know. Not Asuka. But go on.
And Phoenix.
Who's Phoenix?
From the Lucha Bros.
Lucha Bros was that.
Phoenix. Sorry, Phoenix. Phoenix. Yeah.
I would have had Okada there, but no, that's cheating.
Yeah,
Top five.
Okada's always.
He's always going to be there. He's going to be the best wrestler next decade again.
I won't be
I
surprised.
think top 5 that definitely. I have always watched their segments, so they caught my eye. Dan Bryan. I would say Cody.
Wait, hold on. Let me take off Asuka and then put Kofi Kingston. Yeah.
That's it. Asuka's not had it. For me, I don't think Asuka's had really a great year. That's
It
just
started off slow, and then the tag team has been sick since then.
Yeah, with Kyrie.
I'll tell you
I'd
what.
say
though.
Moxley.
Moxie.
Yeah. I mean, Don was literally in 3 major promotions throughout the year.
Yeah. Go on.
Did as you could.
He's had 2 bangers in 2 of them. In New Japan and
Shannon.
AEW.
Shannon. Who have I said? I said Moxley, Jericho. Jericho, Moxley,
You see Omega?
Dan Bryan. I didn't say Omega. Cody. 5th person. I would say Bianca Belair.
I don't think she's out. I don't think she's.
But she stood out in all, I remember all of her.
No, you will know Bianca Belair's
I
there.
remember-
Her presence is there.
I'm
Her
not saying
presence
she's
is
the
there.
best, but I'm saying like everything she did, I clocked it.
Yeah, she was a presence. Yeah, no cap. You're right.
Think. Have you done yours, Blacks?
Yeah, I just said Wyatt for me. Great.
It's a tough one for me,
Great.
man.
As soon as he came back, everyone was onto him. Everyone was on him.
But that's the thing that I said. Those are the 5 people. If there was a segment, I'd always check it.
Yeah.
And that's coming from I've stopped watching NXT. I still would check if I saw Bianca.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add it to my list as well.
You're right. You're definitely.
So I'll say Bianca Belair, 100. Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Slightly Brock again, you know. Brock's been he's done alright this year for the years that we've had in the past.
If you were to say 2018, early 2019, yeah, it's all Brock.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Brock's he's done a lot. So
I've
he's
been
made a lot of
telling
noise
people,
still.
Brock's second run was better than his first.
Yeah. I know.
Well, for second of
I'm saying-
WWE.
Sure.
Nah, man.
His
Nah,
second run was
bro.
better. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what.
sure
I'll
about
tell
that.
you. Oh, do you know?
I'm not sure about that.
I watched
You know, all of
Royal.
Brock's matches
Yeah.
that you've watched have actually been entertaining because
And so-
you actually don't know what
Not
is
all
going
of
to
them.
happen. Bro,
The Randy Orton one was trash.
Was it-
That
yeah.
one was
Trash? What in SummerSlam?
Oh, he's bleeding in the match. Like, that's dead, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, man was physical. Like it was.
I don't know.
It's more realistic for me anyway. That's what I prefer, bro. I feel like everything with him is dramatic. It's intense. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You don't know who he's gonna come.
No,
No, that is
no.
true.
He has
Don't
no
get me wrong.
chill. No chill.
Let me get, Brock has had sick matches. I would say earlier in the decade when he was going against CM Punk, when he was going the first match with John Cena. Fuck that Triple H match. All of them, all 3 of them were doo-doo for that.
WrestleMania
AJ against Finn Balor, against Daniel Bryan. But then there was also shit matches like against Dean Ambrose. There was all of the matches against fucking Strowman. The Seth Rollins last match they had that SummerSlam.
No, obviously
I
say
like
WrestleMania.
I like the
No, I like
Strowman
this
and him.
one.
I like the Strowman.
With Seth and John Cena.
Oh,
That was
of course,
hard. That was so
of course.
hard.
Yeah, and even the Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam.
But you didn't like WrestleMania.
And the Samoa Joe match was
You didn't like WrestleMania.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I
feel
prefer
like
Like
it.
Finn Rollins when he got squashed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I prefer the
Rollins just
Goldberg,
fucked.
the
Yeah.
Goldberg match at WrestleMania was.
The Goldberg and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I thought that was sick. It was a sprint. It was a sprint between
Yeah,
two
go
dons.
on, go on.
Ah,
go on.
fair enough.
5 minutes of
fair
the
enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Impact, basically.
straight. But then when you go to the first round, you've got his matches against Kurt Angle, his matches
Taker.
against Big Show, you've got his matches against
Taker.
Undertaker, his matches, even
The-
the
the-
random match
the-
against Benoit,
Yeah, Benoit. Yeah.
and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, and the Hardcore match in Royal Rumble 2004
Four.
was sick as well. And Brock Lesnar left the ring like
Him
this.
and Kurt Angle.
He used to do it a lot back in the day. I realised now Brock Lesnar leaves the ring like this. But now Brock Lesnar, but back in the day, he used to leave the ring like he's battered than that, bro. That's what I liked about Brock Lesnar. He looked human.
He looked vulnerable.
Now he comes in the ring, he looks like flipping Goro. Do you know what I mean? Do you know Goro from Mortal Kombat? He's
No, but that's like the unpredictability. Like, how can Dominic, Cain Velasquez, and my man be chilling in the locker room? Man comes with a bin, boom, boom,
Beats all of them up.
starts battering all of them
Fam.
out of nowhere. I just feel like he's just scatty.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah.
I
I
just
feel
like
like
the
you're deep in
scattiness.
thought. You're weighing up the first or second round.
Like he's just loose.
I'm trying to find the word. It's like I don't think his run now is better than his first run.
No.
Fair enough.
But I appreciate his fighting style now, as in it suits him. Like, I couldn't imagine him going back to the trunks and the wristband and whatnot. I feel like now,
It's like
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
It's more realistic.
Like, he's had his
this
tenure at
is what-
UFC, and it's like if he now to now come back and do like a Bobby Lashley, then
won't
it's a
make
bit like
sense.
I don't
Hey.
know, it's not.
Nah,
But
dude.
for him, it's like I see him and it's like, yeah, this is Brock. Like this was meant to be the final product of where he was meant to go. So
Good question though, guys. Yeah, what do you guys think? Because I was watching UFC the other day. I was watching what's this woman's name? Brazilian woman, and she's Nunes. I was watching Nunes. Amanda
She's
Nunes.
hard.
I was watching Amanda Nunes
Dogs.
highlights, and I saw a match of her and Shayna Baszler. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, sick. But I said to my brother, I was like, what do you think about this whole thing of WWE like and UFC collabing all the time? Like WWE taking fighters from UFC and UFC coming over to WWE. What do you think about
It's
that?
good.
It brings
It's
really.
good. It's good.
You feel?
for me, I'm a fan of strong style, innit? So I'm always gonna enjoy that kind of style of like stiff hits and stiff kicks and just like the realism of it.
Yeah.
I feel like for me that's more entertaining.
Especially in the era of quick outs, it stands out when you see someone who can literally burst your head top and just come through. Like as much as Ronda Rousey improved so much.
Yeah,
like,
she has.
Yeah.
She's
I still
pregnant.
remember her match-
She's pregnant,
yeah,
isn't it?
I still remember her match with Charlotte. That was a
Yeah, that was
sick.
yeah.
And even the match with Nia Jax, the first one, I remember liking that. Just because it's now you're seeing a big wrestler versus
It's
someone
all-
The way she was
Yeah.
lifting her up like it was
Yeah.
nothing.
yeah, it's,
Oh.
that it gives that kind of the struggle within wrestling rather than the acrobatics. Or,
And for me, I feel like it adds a realism of like wrestling being seen as a sport because with MMA, it's like different people of different martial arts coming in.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu,
Yeah.
wrestling,
all
boxing.
martial
You know what I'm
arts.
saying? All martial arts. So now with people now bringing that to wrestling, it's like, oh, okay, this is like a new field where you're bringing in your previous
style.
talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, me, I like stuff like Pancrase and Pride, all of that old school Japanese like shoot fighting. So for me, it's like when I'm creating a wrestler, that's the type of stuff I'm gonna give them in there.
Yeah.
So when I see like UFC wrestlers, so people like Matt Riddle that trend, like when I first saw Matt Riddle transition,
Matt
to
Riddle,
wrestling,
top three.
like when I first saw him transition to wrestling, I was like, raw, how's this gonna work?
Yeah.
Smashed it out of the
Yeah.
gate. Shayna Baszler smashed out of the gate. Ronda Rousey smashed out of the gate. So for me, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoy people like Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish because they have that practice.
Sonya
from before.
Deville.
Sonya Deville. Especially, I don't really like.
I like Sonya.
Was she in UFC as well?
Sonya.
Was she in UFC as
She
well?
done MMA. She done like kickboxing.
You
but
know
it
what?
doesn't-
Yeah, she even done a little promo about how she's not been getting the recognition. I really believe that because I think she's very good. Very. It's just she's just been around the wrong people. I feel like she needs a push. Give her a push. She'll be very dominant. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Trust me.
I feel like potentially her and Mandy Rose could potentially be like the next champions, but I don't know. It's just. I don't know. I don't know the direction. I don't know the direction that they have for them at the moment.
Yeah. I like the whole Otis and Mandy thing though.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh,
did I tell you? That Otis is the G.
Yeah, Otis and G.
He's
Of
not
course,
funny.
he's the funniest.
He's not a funny
I
guy.
forget to say.
Yeah, he's
I
not
thought I
funny
forget to
guy,
say Otis in my top.
He's not American, is he?
He is.
He is.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah. That's how it is.
Oh yeah! Like, come on. He's a fucking.
I thought it was
G,
Austrian
man.
or something, fam. I don't know why.
That storyline completely trumps the fucking Lashley.
Oh, let's not get into that, please, man. One of the worst storylines of this
I don't
decade,
even
man.
care about it anymore.
I don't care.
But from the jump,
No,
I never
it's
cared
not.
about
It's
it,
getting
bro.
annoying, fam.
When it showed up on my screen, I said I don't care
I
because it's
first
not
I-
real.
I
They're
first
still
I found it
married.
funny because the way Lassie was such a savage, just laughing and doing all this madness. But nah, I don't care.
I feel like Rusev is at the better end of it now because people are now starting to see, okay, cool, this is the Rusev day that we actually want.
Yeah.
It's proper entertaining, like. And it's something that we've been knowing, like, everyone's been fucking with Rusev. So why has it taken for someone to come and steal his wife for us to realise that Rusev day is as over as it is?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. So,
You see that promo that he cut, yeah? I think it was like an excuse. You know, they do the excuses now.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
thing. I was like, yeah, I'm here, man. I'm kissing girls. I'm kissing boys. You seen it? Men are kissing me. Girls are kissing me. It's alive, you know. I'm happy to be single, man. I know he's not saying. I'm not trying to mimic his accent, but that's what he was saying. Because boys are kissing me, girls are kissing me. I'm single, man. Oh, he's making me laugh, But yeah, what else is happening since we've recorded and that?
What, have we spoke about CM Punk coming back?
No, we haven't, you know.
No, we talked about the backstage thing, didn't we?
Did we?
Briefly.
That's when you called me, innit? For the last one.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
What did he came back again though? Well,
he came back and he spoke about. He said he hated the Bobby Lashley and he said he hated the Storylines. He thinks his pants. Just quit it.
Because it is, fam.
He's a G though. I like what he's doing.
No cap.
I like what he's doing.
He has no
Like he can say what he can trash talk and say whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And WWE can't do nothing about it.
He's hired by Fox.
Yeah.
So,
It's like someone getting excluded, but because their parents because their parents are balling, their parents can pay it. They have to hack it.
I thought he's got more to say though. He just.
Oh yes, he's holding back. Of course, bro. Of course, bro. Of course, bro. But yeah, what else did we have been up?
Well, we can talk about the decade.
Decade, yeah. Let's talk about the decade, fam. Have you done your top 5
Top 5 what, of the decade?
wrestlers? Yeah.
Decade.
wow.
Fam, do you know the decade's been so? There's been so much. I forgot, fam.
I know mine. Because I was thinking about it on the way.
What? We're talking about superstars or thingy in general.
I'm gonna say superstars. On
Let me double check the question so that way I know we haven't. I know we'll probably have people that will ask it.
Okay, someone's probably got that.
Shall I go now then? While we look
Yeah, go on.
Alright, it's kind of the same names that I had for the top 5 of the year, but my wrestlers of the decade will be it's Daniel Bryan, it's AJ Styles, it's Okada, Brock Lesnar. Is it 5? So I said 4.
Yeah.
Who am I 5th? It's I'd say it's out of Kenny Omega and Johnny Gargano. But Daniel Bryan has been on fire for an entire decade.
Yeah,
like
Daniel.
complete 360 of his character. Every segment I've just been invested in, every storyline, even the ones you didn't think would bang, like Team Hell No. When it first started, I was thinking, oh no. Then it just became lit. He maximizes his minutes in every segment. His matches are always good.
It's true.
Minimum is always good.
DB's a goat, man.
Like he literally is a goat. Of course, WrestleMania 30. He was the reason why I wanted to go to WrestleMania, because when I saw that, I was like, I need to be there. So that's when I Wrestle 31. Even though it was in that ladder match, didn't care. Like that's the first wrestler that's ever made me want to actually see it live. The stuff with Kofi,
Oh,
played a big
yeah.
part in that.
Dumb
And even ironic how it was 5 years ago, he was against the Authority, and then he became the Authority against
For yourself,
Kofi.
yeah.
Endless great matches, bro. Like he's just even when we thought he had to retire, we never even think he'll be here. now, bro.
exactly. Was that a lie? Was that actually real?
No, legit.
That's mad.
That's why WWE kept him on, because they knew if.
Bro, he was
Because
gonna.
it was their doctors that didn't clear it. If he had left, he would have gone to still wrestle somewhere else.
Bro, he would have went to any indie, bro. He loves wrestling so much. He would have went to some indie with 10 dons. He would have went there.
Probably to RH.
No, of course, but he loves wrestling.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when he was there, even when he went wrestling on Talking Smack, he was the reason why I watched it. Like his promos.
Like, if you watched Total Divas, I can't lie, I did. You actually saw the background.
But you know what I'm saying? But
of
that's-
Daniel Bryan, but no, you actually saw.
But you get what I'm saying? That's how.
saying, talking to Bree, saying, look, I need to come.
It's come back,
I
yeah.
have to. Also, I have to go to independent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You said it.
And that's what I'm saying about Daniel Bryan. Anything he does, you want to watch it. Even Total Divas, like
I'm
I have
watching
checked the
DB.
few. I was like,
Total Divas, I'm watching DB, and you actually see the real Daniel Bryan, and like, raw.
like he's
props
so
to him.
likable. Even when he was a heel, you like how good of a heel he's being.
Yeah,
Like everything about him. AJ Styles, complete goat. Like he got me into New Japan Wrestling when he went over there. Took over from Prince Devitt on the same day. Like everything. His run with Bullet Club was legendary. His matches have just been the Royal Rumble when he came to WWE. Never thought he'd come.
Oh, that was
Becomes
amazing.
WWE
That was
champion.
amazing.
Like he's one of
That was
literally-
amazing.
Because you know he's my favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
The fact that I've seen this, even when he was still in TNA from 2010 to 12, when
Trust.
there was a feud he had with Christopher Daniels.
Kazarian.
And he left for a year, came back, and that's when he grew his
Grew his
hair.
hair, started-
His matches against Kurt Angle during that time when he was going to join Ace and Eights. Like everything he's done, again, I've just followed it. Like Okada again. It's easy to. He just came and just completely smashed everything. And as much as again, when AJ left, Okada was one that got me to stay watching New Japan because his matches are always top quality. Like you don't even feel there's a language barrier. Because the match is the story. Like it's so many 5-star matches I can mention. Who else have I said? 1, 2, 3. I said who else?
I'm just trying to think, man. It's hard for me, fam.
I have to write them.
I feel like I've got my thing.
Oh, no, I think there's 2 more people I said, isn't there? Oh, Brock Lesnar, of course.
Yeah.
Completely changed wrestling. Like,
Yeah.
as you were saying, like when he comes to the ring, it's different. It's different when he comes to the ring. And even when he came back in 2012, I never thought he'd come back, and then he boxed out John Cena. Extreme Rules match. I still feel the wrong person won, but I still it was think about it. No one was bleeding them days.
Yeah.
And in like the first couple of minutes, my man's bust open and stopped them. Like it was, you'd not seen.
Was that with the match between Extreme Rules?
Extreme Rules,
Which
2012.
Who's he again?
John Cena.
Yeah.
That match was crazy.
I remember that.
Again, as I said before, he's had so many sick matches throughout the decade. Like every year, he's had at least 3 good matches in every year since he's come back. He's just unpredictable. He's just, you know what I'm saying? I think
He's one. I can't lie. Brock Lesnar's one of the reasons why a lot of people watch WWE till today. Fam.
Yeah, I'm
Be
telling
that
you,
real.
man.
And
Lesnar.
why I said it was split between Kenny Omega and Johnny Gargano, because again, Omega, just like AJ Styles, took over from. I would even say the whole of the elite. I would say throughout the decade, literally. But I've always liked Omega out of them all. But Johnny Gargano, yeah, he stuck out to me because I remember him just being in the DIY tag with Ciampa.
Ciampa, yeah.
But him as a babyface, when he was chasing for the championship, and then when Ciampa turned on him, like that whole run for him to get in championship was just literally. I just remember it being sick, man. That whole, and his matches have always been good as well.
His matches have always been good. Yeah.
But he's neck and neck with Omega for me. But they were the people I've watched throughout the whole decade, man. They've just been sick.
It's a tough one for me, man. I don't even know.
Give me your top 5, man. Tell me.
I think I've got my 5. I'm scared.
The ones I've got similar to you: AJ Styles, self-explanatory. Okada, self-explanatory. Daniel Bryan, self-explanatory. Some people might not agree with me with this. I don't know if I feel like you lot might see where I'm coming from. Jay Lethal.
Okay.
Jay Lethal. When I started to tune back into
First black
Ring
Ring
of
of
Honor.
Honor champion.
When I tuned back into Ring of Honor at the time, he was a television champion at the time, and for me, I felt like
who's the guy? Who's the manager?
with Truth Martini.
Yes.
He was the leader of House of Truth. Yeah. For me, I felt like this was the first time in a long time where I felt the mid-card title was just as important, or maybe even more important than the world title. As in, he claimed it as this is the world title, and he ended up beating Jay Briscoe for the title.
That match was sick though. Barely anybody used to beat.
Jay Briscoe hadn't lost at that time.
He didn't
He was undefeated.
Undefeated. His brother would get pinned, but he was undefeated.
Yeah, he hadn't been beaten for like 2 years or something.
Yeah, and then Jay Lee was one that beat him.
And
I still remember that.
Yeah, and at that time it was like, it's been a minute since I've seen a mid-card title like held like this, and the matches are all quality. And and since then I feel like he's just been the standard bearer for Ring of Honor. And I still enjoy him till this day, even though like he's cut off his hair. I feel like the haircut, he dresses like he dresses like AJ Styles basically. Like the way he dresses like AJ Styles. Might come with the boot cuts, but it was so good, man. Nah, I fuck with Jay Lethal heavy. Like just seeing from where he started off in TNA to where he is now.
Even at the start, that was the Ric Flair.
Yeah, like to see where he is now, where it's like he's heralded as like one of the greats. For me, I feel like he's the greatest Ring of Honor champion ever.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I need to get into my Ring of Honor bag though.
Same.
I got into
Between him and Adam Cole.
Yeah, I haven't been going.
And if you're going way back, then people like
Samoa Joe and Daniel Bryan,
you have to.
Austin Aries. The Ring of Honor title was.
They're all in quality.
But
even still,
even CM Punk as well, but he deserves to be up there.
Of course.
Especially like being one of the first to hold 2 titles at the same time.
And the first brother.
And the first black guy to win it as well. Yeah, man. My 5th one.
They're gonna have Jericho.
That's automatic. That one's a buy. He's 0. He's above number 1 for me.
I can't let AJ Styles shouldn't be anything. AJ Styles is ready. That's default, fam. That's the default for me.
Then that means okay.
Yeah.
You're right, man.
I'm surprised.
Any women?
I'm surprised no one said thing yet, fam.
Sasha Banks, yeah. No, I'm joking.
I'm surprised no one said thing yet. Unless I'm gonna say anyway. Seth.
I was gonna say
he's not
I
my
was
favourite.
gonna say Seth.
Not favourite.
You know what?
I don't say favourite, but I mean as in.
No, you know what?
As in,
Are we basing this on our favourites or are we basing on who we think are the best?
No.
That's my top. He's not my top.
Okay, cool.
You know,
I don't think he's in my top 20. I
sorry.
like Seth.
For the decade.
For the whole decade.
You know.
I like Seth, but I don't like him that
I'm
much.
sorry to jump in.
He hasn't been a decade
Since you're
since,
saying 0, yeah. If it's gonna be my 0, I'd actually put Dean Ambrose there for the decade.
That's all.
I've actually gone for the decade because from when FCW, he made me watch FCW when he was beefing William Regal.
That was serious.
And the Shield, he was one that stood out to me with his promos and obviously what he's doing now. So, but yeah.
My fifth one, Cesaro. Yeah, same.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Cesaro's my top. I love Cesaro.
WWE should give him a push, man. I need this guy.
I still need to see Brock Lesnar versus Cesaro. I need to see it.
Yeah.
That was what's happened.
I need to see him get
Let's
swinged.
get that.
I need to see Brock Lesnar get swinged.
He said a video of him
Even if
swinging.
the match is 6 minutes.
He said a video of him swinging Great Khali.
For time.
Yo, is there any more bubbly left?
So I can't have done that over the team.
No.
It's like a liquid.
I think my top 5. For the decade.
I'm shaking them.
Trust me. Yeah, Seth Rollins. I like the way he's. I don't think it's been a decade for him. He came in 2012, so it hasn't been a decade. Yeah, which I didn't really catch his run there, but I'll say from what I've seen so far, I can add him to there. Seth, he's like, I've gone through like a roller coaster with this guy because I've gone to hate him and I've gone to love him and I've gone to been mutual with him, and do you know what I mean? He's taking you through a whole thing, and I like the way he fights as well. His fighting ability is sick. His performance is sick. I feel like he's gone better at promos as well. I don't feel like he was that good at promos, but now when he speaks, I listen to him. Do you know what I mean? There's so much you see before. Like, for example, Roman Reigns, you grab the mic and you're like, do I really want to hear this guy? Do you know what I mean? But as time's gone on, you start to listen out for him. Brock is 100% there. Kofi, fam, that guy 10 years ago, who would have thought this guy would be WWE champion? Who would have thought we would be rooting for him, fam?
It's true.
It's nuts, fam.
So I feel like we all would have been rooting for him because he's always been a likable person. But I don't think I never expected this kind of hype.
To get to that level. Even from the point where he was one of the top 5. Was one of the wrestlers that hundreds made a tea for. Do you know what I mean? And he was standing next to the likes of Ultimate Warrior and Undertaker and Stone Cold. No other wrestler, not even The Rock was given a tea. Do you know what I mean? That's big. Who else can I add to that? I like Cody. Cody Rhodes, he's done well for himself. So he's definitely a top star, top one of the decade.
Even going back to Rhodes Scholars and that when he was in WWE.
Yeah.
He's been consistent.
He's been very consistent, fam. Very consistent. And it's always been like, even when you're watching, like, back in the day when you watch the matches with him, he's always stuck out.
He's crisp.
Yeah, he's crisp. It's nice. It's clean. Clean and crisp. Who else is there? This might be my last one, isn't it?
Yeah, the last one.
You
You said Cody, Brock, Kofi.
I got, is that 4?
That's right.
3.
Was there
Okay.
someone else, didn't you? Was it that?
No, I think that's only 2.
Okay.
And Rollins, definitely.
Yeah, Rollins. That was
4.
last one.
So last one. Shit. I don't know. Okay, he's not even a superstar, yeah, but this guy's always gonna be there. I won't say manager, innit? That. Whenever you see him in this whole decade, yeah. Once you've seen it, once you see this guy, you know what I'll go on for.
Paul Heyman.
Yes, Paul Heyman has to be there for me.
Go on.
Okay.
What
What other manager?
Tony Blanchard. I'm playing. But yeah, Paul Heyman for me, man. Like he doesn't even compete, but his presence alone
dangerous.
will make you press record on that VHS cassette. That's it, fam. So I'm gonna give you that. So,
For me, a couple throw-offs. We got DB, obviously.
yeah.
Brian.
Oh, flip. Forgot to add him.
I mean,
God. He's
Orton.
seven. Yeah.
Orton.
Oh,
For the past 10
Orton.
years, he has solidified his legacy for him to become a Hall of Famer. It's done. You've done enough.
Yeah, he's Hall of Fame.
If
Yeah.
you were to retire tomorrow, you're a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
It's done. You've done absolutely.
He's going straight in there.
That
I
RKO.
I
yeah.
think he solidified it in the decade before.
Yeah.
I really think he did it from going before.
I thought that by the time
But-
it was
but I mean-
2007, we already knew that.
Yeah, we knew
he's
he was-
here.
Yeah, but we knew he was a GOAT.
As in, there was never like I don't think there was ever a time where we thought, yeah, maybe he might go on a decline. We always knew like he's either gonna reach like a new height or he's just gonna stay stagnant where he is.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but 10 years, but back in 07, I wouldn't really, like, I would rate him, but I wouldn't class him as the best, like with the GOATs.
For some reason, I would have because by that point, as much as I disliked John Cena, I felt like by
I
2007, John Cena was.
always preferred Orton out of the two.
Yeah, and by 2007, I felt like
Yeah.
John Cena's here to stay. We can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
Like
But
he's here to
I
stay.
just feel like the way Orton has hung on with the new guys, like every week. Like Orton's there.
Oh, yeah.
Orton's giving a display. That RKO coming out of nowhere. Like you've solidified that RKO now. No other finisher is getting higher than an RKO.
No,
like
of course.
all different types of RKOs. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Forget it. Like worldwide, everyone does the RKO. Like it comes out of the wrestling world now. People say RKO out of nowhere. Like you have solidified. 10 years ago, you weren't hearing that. Do you know what I mean?
I get that, yeah.
If you talk about impact, then I've got CM Punk. CM Punk, for me personally, the pipe bomb, obviously the early days, like the early years were your best years.
Was
And then you retired,
the pipe with how
2011.
2011. And then obviously you left, and then you came back. You just put the whole wrestling world on fire. Like, it's crazy.
That's when I stopped watching wrestling.
And then my last two, AJ Styles without question. I've loved that geezer. He's too much. And then Lesnar.
Yeah, Lesnar, yeah. I think that's Lesnar and yours as well.
Lesnar's not, man. He'd be like a close 6 or 7.
So honorable mentions. Yours would be Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar. I would have added CM Punk, but because he didn't wrestle for the latter part of this decade,
I understand that.
otherwise, if he had still stayed.
But his impact was still there. People are still screaming
Yeah.
CM
No,
Punk.
which is
CM
no,
Punk.
which is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll say the
But I'm
same.
basing mine on wrestlers, like people actually wrestling in it. Kyle O'Reilly would have been
Honorable. Okay.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Okay.
He made me like proper enjoy like striking.
Okay, yeah.
Like he
yeah,
made
he
me
was a
proper enjoy
serious
it.
striker.
And then when he ended up winning the Ring of Honor title, I was like, okay. Because I always knew he had it in him, but at one point I was like, yeah, he's not gonna get it. But then when he did, I was like, okay. But then he lost it to Adam Cole at Wrestle Kingdom. I was like, okay.
My two would
Where do
be
you go from here?
Drew McIntyre, because I've always liked him from way back, from when he first came. Even when the boy literally was just wrestling superstars every week, I was watching to see him.
He was good.
He had this one match with Christian when he was the IC champ, and matches with Chris Masters and stuff. You know, I'm the only guy that like 3MB them. Even when he had to go to the Indies and that.
I like 3MB.
My guy.
It's a free man.
Do you like 3MB as well?
I told you, bring back a comeback.
I
I told them, bring back a comeback.
Hornswoggle versus El Torito. I like that
Sick.
match. Rather than that, I don't like 3MB.
Anyways, bro.
I don't like 3MB.
Yeah.
But then when he left, I went to
ICW,
ICW.
when he went to Evolve,
Yeah.
That's
he
when I was
was
like,
one of the only guys
Evolve.
who left who got fired by WWE and he went, alright, fuck it. And just brought smoke.
In
When
Evolve,
he went
I've
to
never
TNA,
seen anyone boo someone so bad. Everyone is throwing stuff in the ring. Ah, Drew. That's
Drew
what I
was the
said.
guy,
Yeah.
and Drew comes back to NXT. Come on.
That's
Like
a
his
madness.
match with Roderick Strong, I like that match. And then I still remember when he teamed up with Ziggler, I was like, what are they doing? And his matches with the Shield, they were sick, bro. Like, and another honorable mention.
Oh, we fucked up.
We fucked up.
There's one guy we didn't mention. I feel like he's evolved and right in front of our eyes. The Miz. The Miz.
Oh my god, I'm taking my hat off.
Okay,
I'm
Miz.
just freaking.
My thing is,
The Miz
I recognise
have to.
the Miz's growth
Have
and
to.
I proper fuck with him and appreciate him, but he would not be in my top 10.
Do you know
No,
why?
I mean-
Do you know why? And I know why.
His
Because
promos his promos have been great. I've always liked his promos, and he really knows how to take what everyone doesn't like
grasp.
about him and wear it on his chest. But I'm happy for his growth, but doesn't mean he's someone I recognize in a decade. Just me being.
I mean,
you know why though? It's because he hasn't been. He's been.
because I remember his segments more than his matches. If we're being honest, I can remember more segments of the Miz and promos than matches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for me,
yeah,
there's not
100%.
that
It's
many
segments. It's
memorable
segments.
matches.
It's segments.
It's segments. It's the
but wait, the matches of him and The Rock, was that this decade?
It was.
Oh, you didn't feel it?
It wasn't great.
The him and John Cena.
It wasn't great.
But that was just to build. That was like a transition match.
The only thing that I liked
That
was the Cena and the Nikki Bella thing because I just liked the
Yeah,
drama.
that was fun.
Yeah.
I like
The
that.
drama.
I like
Do
that.
you know what I
But
mean?
again, the
The
segments.
way Miz and May Reese,
I
they
feel
built up.
like maybe this year was probably his best year of wrestling. This year and last year were probably his best years of wrestling.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, for me,
And 2016,
Yeah.
we had that No Mercy match with Dolph Ziggler.
yeah. But in terms of like that decade, if I can't compare it to people like Cesaro or Carter or
Yeah.
I can't.
Where would you guys put Ziggler in this decade?
I was even gonna think of that. Ziggler's very, very good. Ziggler's very, very good. Very good.
Because I feel he's kind of in the Miz category. I remember more matches, but again, segments. I remember when he
I can remember
got the
matches.
title from Alberto.
I can remember
But
when,
again-
when he was the last man standing for the.
Yes, that was
Team
six.
WWE.
Survivor Series.
That was a moment.
I feel like he's had incredible moments, but then I feel like it's like he's been very like stagnant and he drops. Then he's like I don't know, like he's hard to measure at this point.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is the pushes? It's just hard to measure him.
Like, don't always deliver.
But his in-ring ability, he can deliver.
He'll always deliver.
Always
But then it's like,
Yeah,
where they place
motivated,
him,
Yeah.
then it's like... And I feel like at a point now, he's like, he's not really motivated. He's just...
Yeah.
Like,
I
when
can
he's
always tell,
got, like-
the last time he was motivated was when he was tagging with Drew.
Yeah.
Because those matches were cold.
And then
They were
And
sick.
then you end up being a freaking ragdoll for Goldberg, and then you become King Corbin's side man. It's just a bit like,
Yeah.
put more respect on Ziggler. But he's looking more like Shawn Michaels every time I see him now. I can't lie to you. He is. Even his swag. Like when he just comes in out of nowhere, I'm like, that's just like Shawn, innit? The way he moves. It's just, yeah.
I fuck with Dolph. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he'd definitely be my top 20, but...
I'll put Shinsuke as an honourable mention for before he went WWE anyway.
Yeah, I hear that.
Before he went
I
WWE.
definitely hear that.
Before he went WWE.
Absolutely.
When he went WWE, obviously because of the wrestling style, he had to mellow it down, innit?
Bro, I think the only good match Shinsuke has had was against Sami Zayn in NXT.
He had a few
good
Samoa
matches,
Joe.
And
I feel like his NXT run was decent.
Way better than
yeah,
his
it
WWE
was
run.
decent. It was decent.
It was decent.
Very
But then when he
decent.
now went to SmackDown and Raw,
Yeah.
Lost it,
I just
man.
felt like...
There's
The
nothing he's done that I've
There's
liked.
nothing which has made him
The
stand
entirety of the AJ Styles
And
feud
then,
was
the whole thing
disappointing.
with AJ Styles, like,
I was
everyone
disappointed.
thinking, like, yes, we're going to get a repeat of Wrestle Kingdom, and then the match happened, it was like, okay.
out. Average. But I think that's because of WWE style. You know, they're just very slow and they want you to see every detail, I guess.
Unless you dive out the ring.
Break your neck, like,
You
such
know
a
what?
Yeah.
I know they were late in the decade, yeah. But I gotta give some shouts to the British guys, to Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've stood out. They've made the UK relevant.
Yeah, Pete, yeah.
They've made the UK so relevant that they've had to make a brand in
Tyler
the UK.
Bate is so cold, fam. Pete
Dunne.
We saw
actually
him
cold.
live. We saw him live.
So,
Oh, his
Walter
partner.
is actually not Walter.
Trans 7, yeah.
Walter is a G,
Water.
man.
Austrian. But he's not for the decade though, bro.
No,
of course not.
Personally, I want to say decade, but I'm saying we're still in the honourable mention side. I feel like they can sit there.
Pete Dunne for me.
Who do you think is gonna have who's gonna be the standout for the decade?
what, for next decade?
Yeah, say 3 people.
3 people.
Oh, I don't know.
Humberto Carrillo,
Okay.
Andrade,
Oh yeah.
Andrade, yes, for
I was
Fair enough, I respect it.
and Dominic Rey Mysterio. I'm all the Latin guys just gonna come up and take over WWE.
I do hear that.
The reason I said Dominic is because obviously Rey Mysterio is retiring this year or next year, and I feel like he's gonna trade Dominic to become a WWE wrestler, and Dominic's gonna be like one of the stars.
Yeah, apparently it's confirmed that he's definitely going to have a debut in
Yeah,
2020.
2020.
But, before we move on, before we carry on, isn't it amazing that Rey Mysterio can still go?
Yeah.
It's so fucked. I watch it.
way he-
Remember
and
when
the
I
way
thought
he
his knees
can
was
go.
fucked, bro? Fam, I'm watching. I'm excited. I'm like,
And the way he can go.
fam, this guy's been wrestling for like nearly 30 years, and fam, he can still go.
But you know what it is though? He had a bit of a period in 012 when he was a bit rusty. I think when he lost weight and started, eating properly, getting healthy,
And he started bulking up,
yeah,
fam.
you saw the best out of Mysterio now.
Because even still, like,
Him and Andrade. the
when he
matches.
left WWE and he was in Lucha Underground and he went New Japan for a little bit, it's like he regained, like, it's talking about the signs of time, bro. Because he's still moving like he's a little man, like, from way
crazy.
back.
It's crazy. I don't know what type of spell they done on him, but he was something.
It's the stem cells thing they've been talking about. There's some stem cell thing that him and
Next decade, I think. There's a guy called Alex Zane. Don't know if you guys
Alex
remember.
Zane,
He
yeah.
done the 630 senton at the ring. I feel like
He's
he's gonna,
put on the gram. Like, a while back.
Alex Zane. Jacob Fatu is going to be the greatest.
Come on!
Jacob Fatu is going to be the greatest.
fam.
Jacob Fatu is going to be
If
the
you've
greatest
Oh my
Anoa'i family member ever.
fam, if you've seen him in MLW when I was
Watch him.
As in, bro, like imagine
Bro.
Umaga,
oh
but he wrestled like he moves like Will Ospreay or
Oh, swear.
Andrade. Fam, he's going like next decade.
that's no gas. That's no
Fam.
cap.
Yeah,
Real
he
talk.
told me still.
This guy is going to be one of the greatest next decade.
He is.
And I know WWE tried to sign him this year, but the minute WWE sign him, if they fuck him up, I promise
That's-
I'm
that's
not
on
going to
them.
watch WWE again. Because I feel like you can't go wrong with this guy. Book him the way you booked Umaga. Just
Fam,
get him the,
he
just
can
give him the
talk.
title.
He can wrestle. He's got presence.
And can beat up the crowd as well.
But-
Beat up on fan members, cement him up. And
That's two. Who's your third?
let me go with a lady. Chris Statlander.
Okay.
I think that she's going to have a sick... She's going to be sick next decade. If she's pushed well. And if AEW get their booking right. I feel like at the moment it's a bit higgy. Like I enjoy certain aspects, but then certain things don't make sense to me.
Okay.
Like a few months, like a month ago, before Chris Statlander was even signed, she was jobbing. Then as soon as you signed her, you've now pushed her to be a number one.
Because wasn't AEW dark, innit?
No, but still, she wasn't signed at the time.
Aye.
But then when they now signed her, they forgot that she was jobbing. I do like the fact that when people are jobbing, it seems like anyone could win.
Yeah.
But you know that person's not going to win.
Aye.
But at the same time, it's like she wasn't even signed at the company when she first started. And then as soon as she's signed, she's been pushed straight away. So what about the people that have been signed from the beginning? And we haven't even seen them on AEW Dark or anything. But then again, I know people have other commitments at the time. So once people lock in their full-time contracts, then we'll probably see where that goes. So I'm holding my breath. I'm patient.
For me, for
My
10
top 3.
Have you done top 3?
No, you go, bro.
Oh, go on. For me, if WWE push him, if they push these 3 people well, Bray, Walter, Drew, that's it. If they push these 3 wrestlers well,
That would change the landscape of wrestling.
all 3 of them will become icons.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. All 3 of them will become icons.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's in-
goats.
Bray, I feel like
My fourth is Stan the Big, by the way.
Bray is the closest person.
My fourth
I
is Stan the
think-
Big.
Oh, yeah.
Bray
the
needs to
closest
slightly
thing to
replace
Taker.
Undertaker. Undertaker's
He's the closest thing.
Undertaker's is done, man. I watched
Yeah,
that.
Taker's done. I know
I
this.
watched that Stone Cold podcast. You know,
We've even got a question about it. We've even got a question. So once everyone's done the top threes, we'll go into Ask Wrestlings, innit?
Wow.
Cool.
Because someone asked a question about Undertaker, so I need to hear from you. What do you
Okay.
think?
I haven't even seen the interview yet. With the
watch it.
podcast,
It's
so
proper
I'll
good.
watch it when I get
Proper good.
home.
Proper good.
I will do that.
I watched Goldberg's one. Goldberg is like, he just feels bare bad about bare stuff, man.
Hella regrets.
Yeah, I think he regret that WrestleMania 20 match, and he was a bit upset about that. Yeah, the Goldberg and Brock Lesnar match. He wasn't happy with that still. But yeah, it's bare stuff, man.
MJF is going to be a big star.
Big
Yeah,
shout.
oh,
How can I
yeah,
forget MJF?
yeah, I'm
shout?
trying to forget, yeah.
MJF.
Big shout, brother. Big shout. Big shout.
Oh, yeah.
Drew,
Yeah.
definitely if they book him correct. Like, I just think Vince has to just, like, sit down and
needs
then,
to- he
and
needs
someone has to say, "Have you seen Drew?" And he comes in the room and he goes, oh, "Shit, we got Drew." And then he'll just that's it.
Yeah.
And my third, it's a tie. It's a tie. If it was going to be one girl, one guy, I would say Bianca Belair for the women's division. And
Big
if it was,
shout. Big shout.
because she,
Yeah.
as much as everyone's hyped about Rhea Ripley and everyone else, she's up
she's
there.
up there.
She's
She's up there, yeah,
strong,
of course.
blood.
Yeah.
She's all
She should.
press
So she
slamming
threw-
people. Come on, it's
threw-
mad.
threw-
It's
threw-
mad.
Every
Come on, pick me up.
Every scenario that
ready.
she's been in, you know she's there, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Thank you.
even with the
Present.
invasion, I thought, rah. How
She's
you just
there.
smacked up like,
Presence, fam.
come on, like a kid.
You get what I'm saying?
And she's
And I would
hot.
say,
And she's hot.
I would say,
I want her to pick me up. I want her to give me gorilla press.
She's pressing that Mumford, innit? For God's sake, bruv. I'm jealous,
I would
bro.
say-
I hate her.
Fam, what about
The third-
flipping- sorry.
I would say if it was split and it was a guy, I'm gonna say Darby Allin. He has the only potential to be the next Jeff Hardy kind of person, where they're eccentric, they're different, but they can fly and you can get them mostly vested into their matches. I can see him being someone to definitely watch for. A wild card though, from New Japan. There's a guy called Shota Unomo. I can't pronounce his name, but
He's going to be a star.
he is going to be a
He's
star.
going to be a star.
Absolutely. Shota's going to be a star. Just remember I said that.
He's going to be a
Remember I
star.
said
I was gonna mention a thing here, but I don't know if it's just me just throwing out names, but I feel like we should just keep an eye out for him. El Fantasma.
Yeah, that's. I feel that's a given. I feel like him joining Bullet Club was amazing for him because
Yeah, John Bullet Club as well. Yeah.
We've now allowed to see him talk and be that cocky bastard. Now it's time for him to leave Bullet Club because I'm so sorry, Bullet Club is dead.
Yeah.
Like I see what they're trying to do, but at the same time, I'm not invested at all.
You know what? Yeah, I know I'm legging it. Yeah, but if we're going New Japan again, I still think Juice Robinson can be a big star.
Oh, yeah,
Of course.
definitely,
Okay.
definitely, 1000%. His match with John Moxley was
Oh,
chef kiss, amazing.
That's a salt bay. Let's get into these questions.
So we asked you guys to ask us some questions, and you guys always.
Shit.
Oh, yeah,
Before we
you
talk-
showed-
alright, let's go into this quickly before we wrap up.
because
before
off
we
camera,
go to questions.
he
So off camera,
Enough.
I obviously went to Verse and I was like, "Yo, Versey, obviously Lars Sullivan's at it again." Innit?
Oh, yeah, I know.
And he goes, "What I go on, fam?" And I was like,
'Cause
"Bro,
I've not seen
I don't
it.
want to show anything on this podcast or anything because I'm not one of them guys on Twitter that's trying to be a homophobe. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause that's just not me. That's, do you know what I mean? That's not my stance in life." But yeah, obviously he always that thing went out years ago about him saying racist stuff.
Yeah,
Stuff about Mexicans,
I looked him
black
up from
people.
there.
I don't know if he said something about. Did he say anything about gay people?
Yeah. No, he didn't say the reference.
I remember being sexist.
I remember being sexist like that.
But
So
as soon as I saw the racist thing, I just cut him off. I was like,
yeah. So this.
what's this done?
I think Monday was it Monday or yesterday?
I see something of what he
So
said.
a video resurfaced online with him in a gay porno, and he's actually like doing a madness. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's
Mark Sullivan, get me. If you want to check out this, am I allowed to say this?
What?
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
But when you said, am I allowed to say it? Cut out, mate.
That's why I just thinking, no way. No way.
Wait.
I'll say it after the podcast.
Wait.
Last year the whole shebang.
Cool, guys. Now back to the question.
Wait, no. You can't just drop that on me in this move on. Wait. So Donnie, wait.
Go in the group chat. The video's there.
Videos that I put the video in group chat.
Or the intro. I don't know if.
No, not a video. Whoa, not a video.
The
Whoa.
intro of the video.
Wait a minute. So my man was being a homophobe, but he's in the gay porn.
Fam, it's mad. It's crazy.
Not the WhatsApp group chat, the Twitter one. Big up the Wresthings Twitter group chat if you want to join.
Yes, please.
What the? Fam, if you smell
I'm scared
the
to
rocks,
check it, you know.
I'm also
I don't
checking.
know.
Let's get
yeah.
This guy's done at him, and he's an idiot.
Fam, yeah, you watch it for
big up
this. Not watch the thing, but watch
No, I'm not gonna-
watch the thing I just sent. Like, not the clip. Obviously, the clip. Don't go into the 4D on
This
that.
guy's an
let's
idiot.
go
bro.
Let's get into some questions while you're searching for them.
Done
While
at
you're
him,
clearing
bro.
your browser.
Oh shit!
So we got King Laps. Big up King Laps.
We got Kim Lance.
9K.
9K. He asks, will there ever be a successor to John Cena?
John Cena.
Will there be a successor to John Cena?
Nope.
No.
No. Because everyone's their own person.
No one.
That's how people-
I came with the...
No, but
Be your own person.
I get what he means by
Be
that
who
scene,
you are.
as in, does he mean that someone's going to be, who's going to be the next face?
Oh,
So
face.
in
Okay,
terms
cool.
in terms of what? Hulk Hogan, you had Rock, Austin, get me, Cena.
I think the face is already there for us. Bray. You're gonna see a lot of Bray tops, a lot of
No,
WWE coming.
Bray has the potential to be the biggest babyface, you know.
I don't want him to be that. Just let him be that. Let him be
No,
Phenom.
but naturally though.
Yeah, it's gonna naturally
Because
happen.
people like that weird shit.
His
people love
face has already been on every. His face is already like appearing on every single poster from now on. Have you not seen that? I saw Royal Rumble mock up. Like I don't know if it's mock up. I don't know if it's real, but Bray's face was there. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
face is
Even Bray as his own, like
To be honest with
he
you,
was all on daytime TV, being normal Bray.
Yeah. Fuck it, yeah. Go
Do you know what I mean? It's like
He's potential to.
on. He does.
It's brave, fam.
Something great.
it's Bray.
IRS must be.
His merch is selling for how much? The belt.
And you know how much that belt was, bro?
How much it cost?
5 figures.
5 bags, son.
550.
Five bags.
It's the same price as.
Exactly, fam.
That was dead as well, man.
Trust me, fam. I beat Chidera, fam.
Shadira, big up Shadira. She asks, what's the match and superstar of the decade?
Match of the decade: Kofi Kingston versus Bryan for me. That's no bias.
Can it only be one?
If you want to win I don't know. I feel,
Can we say 3?
I already said that.
Decade.
I would have said superstar of the decade.
Kind of want to do a 3 match. List of 3 matches. 3 matches.
If you're saying that, then that and Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker.
Which one?
Yeah.
The
MSL.
Streak.
Okay,
WrestleMania 30, and lastly, whoa, I can't do a head, fam. I gotta go back in my relics.
VHS collection.
What have I come up to you and said? Oh, this match was sick.
Don Morocco versus IG.
Oh, fuck off. You gotta keep trolling about this one. Don't worry, man. The money's going up. The stocks are going up. Stocks are going up. Money. Trust me. Money. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just give you 2 for now, man. That's 2 off head. I don't wanna be chatting for the sake of chatting.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? I don't wanna be saying I can match that. Yeah.
I'll just say one. Any of the Okada versus Kenny Omega matches. I feel like that's cliche, but those matches have been amazing storytelling. So yeah, one of those matches.
What's yours?
Kevin Owens and Cena was very good for me. Like for me,
Or when you first came from NXT?
Yeah, when he first came from NXT and Cena was all doing the American Destroyer and that got me. That got me a lot.
Canadian.
Well, he's American, so.
Is it American? Is Canadian Destroyer?
Is
John Cena was doing Canadian Destroyer?
No. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
What's it? The flip? He did
No, but he said American. That's cool.
I know.
It was either Canadian Destroyer or something.
Forgive me. Sorry.
I thought didn't he do the stunner from the didn't he do that?
From the
springboard
springboard stunner.
But he done the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, he done Canadian Destroyer.
John Cena done the Canadian Destroyer.
Kevin Owens, bro. When I
You know
you see how shocked
bro,
when I saw it, I said, what?
Do
It
you know
was
who?
either Canadian Destroyer or Code Red, the sunset flip.
Yeah, the sunset flip.
Yeah, sunset flip, yes.
But you know who actually has been doing
Sorry,
that?
because of P.E. Williams. Sorry, I'm a TNA guy too, man.
He was actually been doing the Canadian Destroyer though.
Who?
Big man thing. Ricky Morton, fam.
Yeah, he does that. Hey yo. You see when he does it, yeah? The person goes, Hey, I feel like the Canadian Destroyer is like someone comes into a rave, yeah? There's a house party. It's a house party, yeah? And someone comes in with a shot and busts a straight. Everyone just runs up. I'm just going to destroy it. Do you know what I mean? Everyone just is dispersed. I'm watching it right now, fam.
Well, this guy came to give us a career mode, this thing.
Oh, was it, bro? We haven't even done our matches.
No, listen, I'll go. I'm just reading it.
What's that?
Oh, you're shocked, innit?
Hey, he struggled a bit, though.
Yeah, obviously he struggled. But bro, you're seeing John Cena.
Kevin was like, hey, hurry up.
Oh,
fam.
shit.
What's the question?
No, I feel that there's still...
No,
The
I've
top 3 matches.
You don't know the
Top 3 matches of the decade.
We've got 5 minutes, by the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sorry,
I'll bang out quick. Kofi Bryan. Oh shit, I've drawn a blank.
Sorry, Regal and Cesaro for me.
Oh, NXT.
Regal's final match, yeah. NXT
That
for
was a
me.
live match.
That was amazing. I thought, wow.
You know what match I can
That's
always
it, I'm
watch?
done. That's
There was a G1 Climax match, yeah, between AJ Styles and Suzuki. It was in
I
2014.
didn't see that match.
That match, yeah, literally made him look like a little man. Suzuki was mad. That match I can always watch that match. A match I can always watch as well is something that involves Daniel Bryan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Triple H.
Yeah.
That was a sick match.
Yeah, so I should add that to mine. That was a good match. So.
Next question.
Big up Mr. Semra. He asked like 3 questions. One of them is like a career mode objective, so I'm not going to get into that one. We'll probably talk about it off air or something.
Or next episode.
Yeah, on next episode. So he asked. So he says there's no doubt that the Undertaker will retire this upcoming decade. The question is how. What do you think is the most appropriate way for the Phenom to bow out officially from the WWE?
Fiend.
I think we all know.
No, he shouldn't have a match.
Should be the Fiend.
Nah, he should have.
Wait, you think?
He should have a match.
What do you think the most?
Should be the Fiend or should be Aleister Black?
If it's the Fiend,
appropriate
have
way.
the biggest push.
Look, I'll be dead with you, yeah.
Taker needs one more.
But we've already
He can
seen.
still
But
do one
yes,
more
be
match.
honest.
The
But it
Fiend
has
or
to be-
Aleister Black?
But do you know what it has to be? It has to be a WrestleMania and it has to be a quick match.
I don't think we.
It can't be too long.
Really and truly, I don't think we should. I think Undertaker should just go out, just to go out, because I feel like after watching that Stone, when you watch the Stone Cold thing, Undertaker just lets loose on everything. He just needs like a natural guy.
Most
For him
of
to
it.
come back and do
Most
this,
of it.
the dead man. It's done. It's done. He shouldn't come back
But
and do
I
it no
blame
more.
WWE, bro.
It's just
But I blame
I'm so sorry,
WWE
it's
because of
never
the
done.
Roman Reigns match should have never happened.
never happened,
Never.
fam.
It should never have happened.
Never.
It should have been a thing where, I want to fight you at WrestleMania, like as a random thing. But him losing, it just made it weird. It made it weird.
Fam.
Or the streak should have been extended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he shouldn't have lost to Brock Lesnar
shouldn't
at
have
that
lost to
point.
Brock.
Then, if they would
I'm
have
I'm sorry, I'm very happy he lost to Brock. I'm sorry.
I'm not happy. I'm not. Let me tell you. Let me tell you why I'm not happy, because really and truthfully, yeah, that Undertaker. I'm just not happy. I'm sorry. None of my emotions start to come out now. Like, I'm actually not happy because, but Undertaker, if you know what this man has done, yeah. You expect him to lose to an oversized, my friend. The thing will fall. The thing will fall. The thing will fall. The thing will fall. Shit. The thing will fall.
I thought the mask was coming up as
No, not even G. Even G. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Sorry, you know me, when I start getting excited, I start moving the couch and everything.
I saved my life.
That's right, bro.
Go on. Oh shit! How did that happen?
Sorry, I'm just getting heated. There's sweat covering my
I'll
head.
carry on, bro.
Because, really and truthfully, they should have ended it with the streak and him retiring back then. Or extended it till now.
Yeah.
Till now. Because now, it's not making sense. Fair enough. But Undertaker, for everything he's done, he deserves one more match against the Fiend.
Ah, it's nice done,
Yes,
man.
and he needs to get squashed.
It's done.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's done.
And that's
It's
it.
done.
He has to get squashed.
And that's it.
He has to
And
get
you
done
have
out. He has to
squashed.
get like
You have to
finished.
get finished. And that's it. You're done.
Like for me, I was never pressed that he lost to Brock Lesnar. I feel like if there was anyone to beat him, it would be Brock Lesnar. But at the same time, it's like, okay, cool. He's now lost the streak. Why is he wrestling? Why is he now coming back for more WrestleMania moments? We don't want it. We don't want it. And even some of the matches you've given us after that period has been washed. Like we can see, you're tired. Like rest. I beg, Oga. There's no need.
Even said that.
You know what I'm saying? There's no need. So for me now, I'm at a stage in life where it's
It
like,
might be
cool.
Vince though.
We've seen him lose to Undertaker, to Brock Lesnar. It should have been over then. He then lost to Roman Reigns. He's left his coat, his hat. And
Then he comes back in a couple months.
and he's now
Like,
come back.
sorry, I
for me,
left
it's
that,
like,
bro.
You've bowed out, and now come and said, "Oh, sorry, babes, I left my jumper," and now come back to fuck again. I don't understand.
But you know why?
You know the ones where
you know why, though?
you've beat a girl, yeah, she's left something at your house on purpose, and now come and say, "Oh shit, I left something," so she come and get
more kisses.
It don't make sense. I feel like at that point, once you've lost to Roman Reigns, as much as I didn't want Roman Reigns to win,
Get out!
it's the passing of the torch. You pass the torch on to him. Why are you now coming back to collect the torch? I don't understand.
Because he needed
The
one
torch
more
is burnt out. We
Because
don't want it.
Because he needed one more match.
We don't need no more matches for Undertaker.
He needed one more match.
We don't need
Listen,
Undertaker should now just come
Because
to the
Roman Reigns, that would have been an embarrassment, and he knows it himself.
Bro, listen to me, yeah.
No, he knows it himself.
I feel Roman Reigns beating him was worse than Brock Lesnar beating him. Because it made no sense.
No
It
cap.
made no sense.
It made no sense, but then at the same time, it's like, you know what? This don't even make sense. Why am I still wrestling now?
Yeah.
I've allowed this man to beat me.
But then-
fuck it, let me just edit. I feel like there was been no need for it.
Nah,
at all.
he still needed to do a few.
Especially after that shitty John Cena match that made no...
The Cena match was sickening. I was fucking pissed off at that. Sorry, I was very pissed off.
That match happened like 10
I was
years too
pissed
late.
off that
bro.
Undertaker squashed him early. Do you know what I mean?
Just
And I was
dumb.
just pissed off the way even Cena, like Undertaker's kicked you in the face. All right, movie star. Bear putting two hands and obviously show that it was just horrible. sorry. You know, I just
got
get
another
too
question
I get
from-
emotional. You know when it comes to Undertaker, I just get.
Speaking of emotions, King Laps asks, what's the most emotional moment in wrestling?
Undertaker is in the street.
I was about to say Kofi.
Laps, come on. Bro, I was in tears. No one was there like, hey, did they have Snapchat back then? Did they even have Snapchat back then? Bro, I'm telling you, I would have turned my
I see
face.
bare girls crying on Snapchat.
No, I mean,
No,
bro.
for me,
What's
it's
Rocky
from? I remember
Kofi
they were killing me the next day.
and Cody beat Cody
Everybody,
winning
yeah,
that
That has to be.
shield match,
That has to be.
that shield tag match.
What?
Do you remember that shield tag match?
What?
Battleground.
Kofi who?
No. I said Kofi winning.
Yeah.
And there was a match when it was Cody and Goldust versus the Shield for
Oh,
their
yeah,
jobs.
that was good.
in
That was
in,
good.
um,
That was good.
Battleground.
They lost.
No, they won.
They won.
It was
They
deep.
won. They beat
Fam,
the
I
shit.
teared up.
That's it.
And their recent match as well, Cody versus Dustin.
Oh, that was a
As
match.
well.
That was a match.
Yeah, that was a very
I
good
need my
match.
brother.
Was that-
We've got Mr. Semra. He asked us one create a wrestler type of question. I don't
Is
know. I'll read it out, but I don't think we have time to answer that one because this one is very long-winded. Man's asking us about what would the wrestler's finisher be? What would they do?
Nah, yeah, that's yeah. We answered
Fam, WMD,
I
fam.
think we've done that.
Like Delboy said.
I'll read it out though because it's I understand you, but at the same time-
You guys comment on the thing, innit?
Yeah, you guys tell us what you think, innit? Okay,
Because
cool.
we're gonna have to wrap up.
If you could mold or create the next great Hall of Fame worthy wrestler with a status on par with the likes of The Rock, Stone Cold, and The Undertaker,
Sorry, can I say something before you? Guys, let's stop doing this. Let's stop. Like, I get it, but let's stop saying someone's gonna be on par with The Rock or Stone. No one. I feel like everyone's their
It's
own.
a different era now.
It's a different era, but I feel like everyone's their own person. Do you know what I mean?
But you know what?
No- no one-
Those wrestlers because they survive throughout everything.
I get. But do you know what I'm trying to say? Do you know what I'm trying to say? As in, I'm saying in the case of like this, yeah. Let's stop saying who's gonna be the next Rock or thing, because I feel like they're all different personalities. Do you know what I mean? Everyone comes as a different gimmick. Everyone comes as different wrestling styles, and like if you're gonna say poster boy, say poster boy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. The face of. Do you know what I mean? But let's not put in Stone Cold and The Rock together, because that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think people are looking at The Rock and Stone Cold thinking like, yeah, he's gonna be the next.
Yeah.
Don Morales.
Football. Okay, if he said
Bruno Sammartino.
if he said football,
I think you're correct. I think they
football, basketball.
No, yeah, it's talking about stats. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Football and basketball. Yeah, that makes sense. This guy's gonna be the next Zidane. Or this guy's gonna be the next Thierry Henry. Look, Martial.
that's another
Martial, do you get what I mean?
debate.
But when it comes to wrestling, it's like,
I think maybe they're talking in terms of status because those are like.
poster boy level.
That's what I'm saying,
Poster boy or like main face. Yeah.
But yeah, status and power of likes of The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker. What would your character be? Part 2. Signature moves and finisher. Overall persona. Face or heel. Wrestling style. Source of inspiration for a character. So darkness, death equals Undertaker. Wrestling habits, tendencies, crowd pleaser or public enemy. Is it that face or heel?
This is mad.
And finally,
You know why it's so
list of all of this and then finally, what's their name?
I like that. The deep question.
No, I like no, just I
What's
love
their
it because
name?
he used to listen to my old podcast. So big up Mr.
Bro,
Senator.
man. Big up you, fam. But before we go, I was going to say it's the year of the hill, so I'm gonna have to. My character's always gonna be a hill.
Fam, my guy-
Decade of the hill, in fact.
Oh, okay.
I'll I'll create the wrestler and I'll upload this video onto YouTube in it. So I'll show you it to you.
Really?
Yeah.
What on
It's not on 2K. So I'll just find the wrestler that I created in there. That's like my favourite thing.
Oh yeah. By the way, guys, we're starting the SmackDown Road to. No, Road to WrestleMania. It's not even called Road. We're gonna be doing a lot of gaming for next year. So I'll put myself the 2K20 game, and it might be me one day.
To buy, fam.
It might
That
be
game
Delboy
is
one day.
bugged out.
It might be Versi one day. It might be Blacks one day. Playing on the thing and talking to you about what's happening in their career mode. But yeah, man, guys.
Hella new content.
Trust me, hella new content.
New content.
Fam, speaking of bugs, so before we go, I bought the game, right? And after I was at home playing it, I was like, I'll message these guys. I messaged Delbo in the group chat and that in some thingy on WhatsApp, sorry. I was like, yo, bro, flipping, this game is sick, man. This game's one of the best games, better than 2K, what's it, 2K18? Bro, as soon as I press start to go play the game again, yeah, my hand, Matt Riddle's hand got stuck in Goldberg's bum. And it was moving like this. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I recorded it back. I was like, yo, what's going on? What's going on here, fam?
Been trying to press for me.
Fam, I was like, as soon as I said the game was good.
Gonna say, if it was Lars Sullivan in that video,
Fam. I've been a laughy, aka Nature's Puppy. And
I big up everyone that supported us.
yeah, bro. Let's not get into that, fam.
I'm saying to him, you know. I'm gonna say it to you.
Fam.
Hey, 2020, more content, more wrestling,
10 can't.
and yeah, man. Big up everyone that support Wresthings, innit?
Season 2 of whose song is it? It's coming. It's gonna be
Wrestling's
dropping
year
very soon
2,
as well.
bro.
I want the title.
Yeah, second year running.
I want the
So
title.
it'll be 2
Second
years.
season. I want the title.
So you want title? There's actually gonna be a real title this time, by the way, guys. So ready for that, fam. But yeah,
Wrestling podcast by the Mandem for the Mandem.
Come on.
Got Daddy Del.
Nafi, VHS Paps.
Lucha V.
Sam Blacks.
Who's that jumping up the sky? Oh, fuck, it's been a mad decade. What's been our favourite song from this decade? Let's do quick karaoke.
Well, to be honest with you, you all know mine.
Let's do a quick karaoke. We're not singing Undertaker's one. That one's too somber, man. You need to be happy. Hey, what's the song? Quick, let's pick
What,
a
wrestling song?
Yeah, quick wrestling song to do. We might as well make a thriller as well, innit? Make a thriller video, innit?
Cool.
What's a quick wrestling song that we can sing?
Oh, fuck it. So,
Ooh. Debate one CM Punk, but that's.
What song is this guy playing? Do you know what I deep? I feel like Rikishi's song is one of my favourite songs ever.
Of all time,
I feel that's one of my favourite
That's one of the
songs.
deepest.
I'm a waste man.
Bro, that song's so deep. Yeah.
Please, I found the episode.